Pisces, this is going to be a general reading for you. Thank you so much for joining me. This is general, so only take what does apply to you and leave the rest. Of course, if at any point you do want a personal, just check out the information listed in the description. And of course, if you're new to my channel and you want to see future readings from me, make sure that you subscribe so you can get notified whenever I post in the future. And let's go ahead and jump straight into it. First card that we have, Pisces. Okay, we have the Sun card. So incoming is clear perspective. Also, happiness that comes from you finally being able to see the reality of your situation. And this is you guys also prioritizing a sense of your personal happiness after allowing yourself to kind of be misguided for a bit. What I also see, something surrounding a Leo may come up in the near future as well. But I see breakthroughs happening for a lot of you in terms of you, like I said, finally seeing things from a clear headspace. Yep, there goes that Hangman. So there may have been this very one-sided perspective you guys were more so subscribing to, or viewing things from a perspective that was very limiting. So this could be like you doubting yourself in terms of opportunity. Some of you subscribing to like this one-sided view of, okay, well, if things don't happen this particular way, then I'm going to be unhappy. Not realizing that sometimes the universe has bigger plans for us and we can't necessarily control that. Especially if the universe is trying to bring more into our lives. But this is also realizations as to what's been keeping you stuck and stagnant, where some of you have been more so like blaming the universe or just outside things for why you may be experiencing delays in your love life or delays in your career. But really and truly, it goes back to what you believe that you deserve. And then also self. So some of you could be thinking that you're having relationship issues with finding someone who wants to commit or be serious. And for a lot of you, you may not be in a space where you're 100% sure if you're ready to be serious. It's more so like you attracting people that kind of mirror you. Okay. I also see a focus on improving finances, whether that's in the sense of like, some of you, of course, making the money you need to like pay bills and stuff like that, but feeling as if like you're always tight with money or money's always going out as soon as it comes in. I do see where some of you guys are kind of like struggling with abandonment issues at the moment. Or some of you are going through it because of the fact that someone may have left you out in the cold and never really left you with a level of clarity on what's going to happen next. Like, you're still questioning whether or not that situation is completely done and waiting for some sort of sign or clarity within that. And that will come in the near future. I do see that. Hold on, a card fell on the floor. I have the Two of Pentacles. Some of you have inner knowing already, or your intuition is on a beam. Some of you actually even have psychic abilities in a sense, and you're able to always like have this gut feeling before something happens. You need to listen to that. Especially if you know that you have this gift, there's no need for you to keep sleeping on it. That's a very valuable gift to have because then that can help you avoid mishaps in the future. I also see a focus on like shadow work in the near future with the Star card, or a focus on dealing with what's below the surface so that you guys can realign with your destiny in a sense. Because a lot of you have been off track, mainly because you guys haven't done some shadow work. or need to complete some shadow work here. Somebody feels like they need space. Somebody feels like they need like personal space to figure out what they want. Let me see this. Another thing that I'm seeing, so some of you who are dealing with a third party situation where it's very convoluted and very confusing, you guys are really going to start to see this person for who they truly are. Like with the Page of Pentacles and then the Page of Wands right next to each other. Whenever I see the Page, I'm like weary because this is someone who still needs to grow and elevate. So some of you are dealing with somebody who's more so in their lustful energy and not at a point where they're matching the potential or being able to meet the potential that you may see in them. And that's something you guys will realize very soon, or at least you've realized it, but at least accepting it. Because some of you have not been accepting it. And you've been in this Two of Swords energy of like, what should I do after giving all the facts? A lot of you are going to be searching for a deeper purpose, or how do I say this? Searching for a career that aligns with what you feel like your purpose is. Okay. Some of you may feel like you're not really in alignment with what you should really be doing. And what I will say is be patient with yourself when it comes to figuring that out. That's not something you're just going to have figured out just when you decide that you're ready to, how do I explain that? Like, you're not going to have it figured out right now, obviously, especially when you're going through this journey of shifting. What needs to happen is you need to be more so patient with yourself when it comes to figuring that out, but also wanting to explore other ideas and other careers that, may be more so something you relate to and you could be passionate about. But anyways, I see some arguments that may come up with like a friends with benefits situation. Somebody here is catching more feelings than they thought they were going to initially. So that may be interesting. This may be with an air sign. I mean, not an air sign, a earth sign or a fire sign. But this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective. If you took something from this reading, thumbs it up and subscribe. Of course, like I said, check out the information below if you need a personal, and I'll see you in the next one.